Networks don't lie. Every device that joins has a fingerprint, a pattern. But tonight, you see a device show up that doesn't match anything. And when something appears on your network that you didn't invite, you treat it like a threat. You're reviewing routine network discovery logs, simple checks, inventory sweeps, heartbeat signals. Nothing unusual until a MAC address pops up. That isn't in your asset list. New device, new signature, no registration, no reason to exist. The device identifies as a workstation, but the hostname is generic desktop 4472. Real company devices follow naming standards. Attackers do not. You check the switch port. It's coming from a floor that's supposed to be empty tonight. You query DHCP logs. The device pulled an IP within seconds of connecting. No authentication. No registration handshake. Just instant connectivity, like it knew exactly what traffic to blend into. You scan its open ports. One catches your attention. A quiet SSH service, running on a non-standard port. SSH doesn't belong on a typical workstation. You check ARP tables. The device appeared suddenly, with no previous history, no long-term presence, no lingering traces. Ghost device. That materialized out of nowhere. You check outbound traffic. The device is probing internal subnets, small scans, low volume, deliberately spaced packets. Slow scanning, stealth scanning, meant to avoid detection thresholds. Then a single outbound connection to an IP known for hosting short-lived attacker infrastructure. A rogue device performing reconnaissance on your network. The pattern becomes clear. This device didn't accidentally connect. It didn't appear through misconfiguration. It was planted, or introduced, or physically plugged in by someone who wanted access, without credentials. Rogue devices don't need privileges when the network gives them discovery opportunities. You isolate the switch port, cut it off instantly. Then you trace the port's location, a corner desk, in a conference room that hasn't been booked in days. You send a physical security officer to check the area. They find it, a small, silent mini-PC hidden behind the desk. Plugged in, running, waiting, scanning internally for privilege escalation vectors. You confiscate the device, perform forensic imaging, collect logs, pull its network captures. The device was configured to phone home only after building a complete map of your internal environment. Threat intel confirms the pattern. This is part of a supply chain infiltration technique, rogue hardware dropped physically to bypass identity controls. The device scanned internal systems, looked for weak credentials, and attempted lateral movement via misconfigured services. You didn't just catch a device, you stopped the breach before it started. Every device on your network tells a story, and when one appears, with no history, you listen. Good defenders track assets. Great defenders question anomalies. You removed the rogue, closed the path, protected the network. Welcome to the Season 1 finale of the CyberLex Blue Team Academy. Your instincts are now sharper than ever.